Hello everyone and welcome back to Stoneblock 3, where I've wasted like a day or so trying to work out a way to set this up, and the whole idea kind of fell through, so I just streamlined it all into the same uh um refined storage. I was trying to set up it on its own thing up here, but yeah, stuff just didn't work out right. Anyway, what I was hoping was I wouldn't have to have all these recipes on the main crafting thing, but shit happens. And then we rip it all down and start over. So anyway, first off, what we want to look at today is, I guess, I need to get a dropping conveyor belt. I don't possibly need it, but I want it. So I have a conveyor belt here along with a iron trap door. And what we're going to do is take the conveyor belt and combine it with that trap door, and that is not going to work. What did I do wrong? Oh, okay. So will you work this way, or do I gotta go over the other one? Oh no, you will work that way. Good. So it's just a little bit oriented, I guess. They got put the trapdoor under the conveyor belt, which kind of makes sense, I guess. Anyway, we're going to come over here, and we're going to attach this right here, and we want it to point that way. Right. And we're going to have to shift and make sure it's still pointing the right way, and there we go. Okay. And yeah, looks good. Okay, so what are we doing with this setup? Well, essentially, I put the die cast that we had. How do I get this bloody thing there? Did I get it off now? Thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Hello, can I have it? No? I don't know. I ain't quite sure how I get that back. But anyway, we finished that one. Okay. We need to now go ahead and make this little basket thing here, because we're going to be needing it later on. We're going to need canvas, which isn't too hard to make. We just need straw. And what do we need? 3 of them, so we'll grab 3. And then just a little bamboo along with the canvas, and there we go. 1 basket. Which is great, because that is what we're going to need. But that will come in a bit. Sooner than you think, actually. But for right now, let's go ahead, and we're going to just deal with a couple of things here. First off, we can deal with the poison potato. That one will be pretty easy. You can either use the EMC, or you can take a potato, which I don't know why I got rid of that. I should have kept it. Give me that back, please. And let's go like that. Okay, so we're going to come over here. I got some things set up here. Let's take this. We're going to click that. And that will get us a recipe. Well, not a recipe, but a pattern for our poison potatoes. And if we go ahead and stick that there, we should be able. Let's go ahead and set you to craft. Now let's see. Where are my poison potatoes at? Seriously? See, this is why I wanted to try to set it up separately, because I have so much crap on this. Alright, poison potatoes. And if we go ahead and... I don't want 64. Let's just say 10. And let's see if we can get those to pop out how I want them to. Now I have this set up, which I need to make sure I don't have my... Oh, damn it! I really hate that hammer sometimes. Okay, what I wanted to do was turn off the dang magnet, not break everything. Jeez, jumping. Come on. Just let me fly up. And of course, you're gonna give me a hard time. Okay. Well, I'll be back after I fix all this crap. Be right back. Alright, everyone. I think I got it fixed now. I had to move the thing and had to drop, an open crate. Let's see if we go ahead and put in poison now, and we go, say, 4, start. I want to start. Okay, can I close that, please? Alright, there we go. There's our potatoes coming down. They're being blocked by this funnel that has a filter that only allows poison potatoes through. And then once the fan does its job, I don't think we can speed it up by turning that up. All that does is extend the length. But once they get put through the flame here, which is soul sand, it will, yeah, see, now they're not there no more. So they went through and back into the system. So we have now set up for poison potatoes, which is great. Yeah, nothing on our monitor. That's good. I did add a monitor to see if things were working, and they weren't. So I went down to the Botania level and grabbed an open crate to use it. Alright, so that was a simple one, I guess. Well, at least I thought it'd be simple. Next couple should be simple because they're just basic craftings. What we have here is the cake. Now, yes, I could get complicated and do it this way where we could just add... Actually, well, yeah, you'd have to bake the cake base, which is all the other ingredients that you need. So, we could, but we're not. We're gonna just go simple on this one, I think. And we're just gonna set up, if I go over to the right thing here, set up a simple pattern for it. And, yeah, that'll be it. And with that, cakes will be done. Now, that again can be EMC'd, but we're not going to do that. Okay. Then we need a glistening melon. I'm not sure if I have that one already or not. Let's see. GL. No. Okay. Apparently not. Alright, so we'll just come in here. And again, simple recipe. Just add it to the craft and bada bing, bada boom, we're done. Okay. Now, the sweet berry cheesecake, we already set up for the pie crust. So, again, just a simple how you do. We craft it, and that's pretty much it. Another one would be the apple pie. Again, it has the pie crust. So we're just going to go ahead and set up a simple recipe for that. And we'll call that good. Alright, now this one here would be simple, except for it has a couple extra things to it. But the simple part is right there. And I guess we're going to need to... Oops, I guess that don't help. We are going to need to craft bowls at some point. So we're going to set that up. Alright, so there we go. And for those ones, we're just going to come in here, chuck them down right there, and alright, so those are somewhat simple, right? Alright, so now all we gotta do is come in here, take our chicken, and we're just gonna want to set it up to have it cooked. Pure and simple, put it through, nothing to it. This one here, I think we already did potatoes, right? I think we did the baked potato already, didn't we? Or did we just bake a potato? Oh, I guess we didn't. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab this, we're gonna take the potato, and we're gonna just simply set up a pattern for it. And there we go. And I have set up another furnace up here, and we'll just throw those in there. And with that, we should be good for the roast chicken, right? No, we need bread. Alright, so we're going to come back here, double check that I don't have bread as a recipe. I don't think I do. I have bread, but do I have it as a recipe? No. Alright, I didn't think I did, but going to double check anyway. Now, there is the simple way to do the bread, right? There also is the dough version that we could do, you know, with the wheat dough and just make the bread that way. Okay, so the wheat dough, okay, wait, that's the wheat dough. Which one do we have? We had the regular dough, right? I know we have one of them. Because we had the dough from Korea, right? Oh no, we had the wheat flour. Okay. That's right. We had the wheat flour. So yeah, we're just gonna go the simple route, I think, and just go with the bread and just do the simple how you do, and there you go. Now we got bread. And that should be everything that we need for yeah, that should be everything we need for the roast chicken. Like I said, that one, again, pretty simple. The mutton wrap, okay, now this one here, let's see, we can go ahead and set up that, wait, we can use the cooked mutton, right? Yeah. Or we could go the route and chop up the mutton. Well, either way, we'd have to cook it, though. Alright, you're giving me the whole cabbage, but you're giving me the mutton chops. Right. Now, we could do that. It wouldn't be that hard with the idea I have. And you would get double the amount of your mutton. But, on the other hand, I don't care about that, so how about we just grab some regular mutton here, if I can spell. Alright, we're just gonna grab the cooked mutton here, and we're just gonna call that job done. We're gonna stick that there, and then we're gonna come up here, and we're gonna take this, and we're gonna grab the mutton. Now I want to make sure we do that one. Alright, and then we can get mutton off there. And we'll just come over here to our nether furnace, and we're going to throw that in there. Alright, so now that should cover our mutton wrap. Now, as you can see, you can use cabbage leaf, which is basically a chopped up cabbage. If you don't have much cabbage or much mutton, then you can use them alternate recipes to have more, but I have plenty of both, so I'm not really worried about it. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is some grilled salmon, I guess. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure we're whole. Yep, and we got cooked salmon. Alright, so we're going to go like this. And we're going to stick it in here, which is now full. Okay, so over here, what I did was I put in the pancakes and all the other materials that we had discussed last episode. However, I think we have salmon already set up to be EMC'd, right? I'm pretty sure we do. Salmon, yeah, 2 billion salmon. Okay. So what we're going to do is just come over here and we're going to, again, just click on our salmon and we're going to cook it. Now, again, you can use the cooked salmon once it quits lagging here. Come on. Yeah, there we go. The slice and the leaf. So if you don't have the EMC for it, which you should, but if you don't, then you could always get more bang for your buck, as they say, with by cutting it up, which we will look at later because there are certain things we do have to cut up. Alright, up next we got barbecue on a stick. Again, simple. This one basically uses any cooked meat. Okay, apparently it went with the cooked salmon. So we're just going to take that. However, we are out of crafter spots. So what we're going to do is come over here. And I should have crafters somewhere. There they are. Alright, so yeah, I just grabbed all my crafters out and brought them with me. So we should be able to just come here and yeah, we could actually just stick it right there and then, you know, move forward if we need to. That way we don't have them all sticking everywhere. But I think what we're going to do is just go ahead and stick it right here, which will get the, well, that ain't what I wanted to put there, but we'll probably end up moving it anyway. So let's go in here and we are going to stick that. That will get us our barbecue on a stick. Now, that is the end of the easy ones, I think. I mean, the rest ain't super hard, but they are a little more tricky. Well, okay, I say that, but the first one up is actually the burger. We're going to skip that one a minute. And I want to see. Okay, yeah, they both require. Okay, so you're going to require. Yeah, you're going to require. Okay. So this is where we're going to need to set up a couple things. So what I want to do here is grab out that basket we made because we're going to need it. We're going to maybe need some of those. And we are going to probably not need the whole stack actually, but we're going to take it anyway. Let's see, I'll probably need you and you. Alright, and then we're gonna need to grab you. Oh, and before we do this, I want to go do this before I forget. Alright, so let's go back down bottom. because we actually need to come down to the home floor. And of course we missed the home floor and go beyond everything. So let's try that again. See if we can get home this time. Perfect. Okay, so what I need now is to go over here and see if we can get a piece of netherite. Netherite, yeah, there we go. Just need one of you. That'll be fine. And then we'll come over. If we can drunkenly come over here. And go into here real quick. And we're just gonna go put that knife in there and put that. And alright, there we go. Now we have our netherite knife, which is great. We'll come over here and we will now add you there, and we should be good. Okay, so now we'll go back up to, I guess we gotta go here because we can't quite reach it from the home level, I guess. Okay. And yet somehow we still overshot the home level. Explain that one to me. Alright, what we're gonna do then is go ahead and see if I should have importer. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, and we'll take you to import by the stack. And I guess speed will be fine as well. Alright, oh, and we need one other thing here. We need a chopping block. Wait, chopping board. Thought I had one in here. Don't tell me I don't, because I know I did. There they are. I had 48 of them, so yeah. Definitely had one. Alright. So now we'll go ahead and come over here. We're going to try to get up here. And put you like that. Perfect. Alright. And then what we want to do now is move that so we can get our cabling. And for now, we'll just go ahead and remove that. Eventually well, no, this will work. Alright. So what we're going to do is go ahead and see if I can put this back here a bit. Maybe not. Can I put it back here? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. So let us just run that back here. Run you over to there, and you should connect, right? Yes. Alright, perfect. Let's move you. We'll replace those there and there. Not you. You do not go there. Thank you. Alright, so then all we gotta do is replace a couple of you. Actually, I should have probably went over another one. Well, no. You know what? I won't go over another one. I'll just do this in reverse order. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I can do, I guess. Shit. No. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go right there like that. Alright. And yeah, I'm gonna move this over another one, I think. Because you should actually be over Probably over here. Come on. I don't have my magnet on right now, which I guess I could put back on since we're not done with potatoes right now. So let's go ahead and break that. I put my hammer away so I don't bust another giant hole in the floor again. Alright, so we're going to take the cabling over to here now. Come over here like so. That should be good. Okay. So then we'll take our crafter and we are going to come here and we're going to jump. Or not. Can we come right here and jump? Seriously, am I stuck on the... I think I'm stuck on the wall. Sometimes the lag makes it so I get stuck. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. Alright, so now if I go ahead and replace you, you, and you, then I want to remove those. What we're going to do is we're going to take our cutting board. We are going to stick that cutting board right there. Then we are going to get out a block. And we're going to put it right here. So that way we can take this basket. And we're going to put it right like that. Perfect. And then back here, remove said block and fix the block that we accidentally broke. Alright, and then what we're going to do is go ahead and break another block right here. Right, well, not exactly the block I was looking for, but it'll work. Or at least it should. Okay, so we're going to move that. Take our importer and we're going to stick it right here like so, and then we can go there and there. Now you should have power, you should be able to import, which will be good. Alright, now we'll take this block and put it back, which by the way, these are only checkered blocks from supplementaries. They're not like super hard to make. It's just cobblestone and blackstone in that pattern. Once you make your first set, you can EMC them, and yeah. So I thought that would look kind of nice for the floor. I don't know. I haven't been doing a lot of decorating. I wanted to, and then for some reason I haven't. Okay, so what we're going to do now is go ahead and take a block here. And we're going to stick it right there. And we're going to take our little deployer thing here. And what we want to do is stick it right... Nope. 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 That is not how we want to do this. I should have learned this already. Because we need to go back another one. Shoot. Which means that I should have definitely have put this back another one. Alright, so instead, well, no, I don't want to do that either. We should be okay, I hope. What we need to do is take this here, put the deployer here, because you want it to reach to here. Then we're going to take our netherite knife. We're going to stick it right in the hand, like so. Alright, yeah, and then we're going to go here, like that. Then all we got to do is grab our motor, stick it right there, and then just grab a little bit of power here, which again we can go right down in the floor, walk over and drop and stick it right here, and there we go. Alright, so then put that block back in place right there. Alright, now you see this thing, as laggy as it is, it's gonna keep going back and forth. It's gonna drop the knife if there ain't nothing to chop, but that's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna come back over to our recipes here. We're gonna come into the bacon sandwich, and we need to cook some bacon. But first, we gotta make bacon. So that's a knife and that. Now we want to remove the knife, so we're gonna shift left click, because we're gonna tell it that we're not gonna tell it to use a knife, because we already have a knife. So what we're gonna do is come here, stick that there. Then we're gonna come here. We're going to say we need to cook our bacon. So again, we're just going to take that, stick that into our netherite patterns. Okay, so now if we come back here, we should be able to just bring up our thing here. And if we find our bacon, it should be around here somewhere. Bacon. Wait, no, it'd be cooked bacon, wouldn't it? Alright, so let's go ahead and find our cooked bacon. There we go. Alright, and we're going to just say 2 because that's what we make anyway. We're going to start, and alright, so now it's going to pull the thing back. There's our pork, and boom, it gets cut, and I have my magnet on. Shoot. Son of a gun. Forgot the magnet was on. But what's supposed to happen is once we turn off this stupid would you turn off? What's supposed to happen is it throws the bacon into this basket here. And then, as you can see, there's an inventory in the basket. It goes in the basket, and our importer is supposed to import it. Then it'll come over here, get cooked in the netherite furnace, and then we got bacon. So let's again go into our thing here. We're gonna go for cooked bacon, and we're gonna shift click with the control, and we're gonna hit that, and we're gonna hit start. And okay, now when we smack it, see how it went into the basket and then gets pulled in, then cooked. That is how we're gonna chop up stuff. Now we could chop up our salmon, our cabbage, and all that if we wanted to with that, but as I said, we have enough of it, so I'm not really worried about that. Everything else for the bacon sandwich we should already have, so that should be good. Hamburger, same deal. We have pretty much everything except for this minced meat, which we're gonna go get rid of the knife, take our pattern here, and we're gonna go ahead and cook our beef, right, with that one. And then finally what we're gonna do is make the burger like that. Alright, so then the burger will go in here. The cooking part of it will go in here. And the chopping part will go over here. Pretty simple, really, once you work it out. Like I said, what took me so long to get this episode, though, was me trying to figure out a way to do all this without having to use the main system, because I didn't want to deal with all the stinking extra recipes, but I couldn't. So anyway, here we go. For pasta, we're just gonna come in here. We're gonna go with that. Now this dough, all right, gonna go ahead, click that. That's gonna go over to our cutter because we have to cut up the dough. All right, but now to get that, we need to go dough, and now let's see. Everything's moving on me here. Okay. And I thought there was a way. There is a way to use the wheat. The wheat flour. I think if we can quit crashing here. All right. You. All right, and then wheat dough. No, that is not the one I wanted. Maybe it's regular dough. Okay. Yeah, it's regular dough. Okay. Because we already have the thing to make wheat flour. So we might as well just use that. I mean, oh, yeah, because we grind up one wheat, right? Because with the wheat flour, we put in one wheat and we get one wheat flour. But if we go with the wheat dough, that's going to require 3 wheat. So, no, we're better off with this one. It's cheaper. And wheat grown, yes, we got a good bit, but it's just easier if we don't do it that way. So we're going to go with this one. I think since we already have the wheat flour anyway, so we're going to put that there. Then we'll come over here, put that there, so that way it can cut the pasta when we need to. And we're going to get rid of that. Okay. Now, here's the trick one. But first, I will be right back. Alright, sorry, I was getting a dry throat there. Yeah, we're going to need tomato sauce. And it shows it being cooked in the pot. Which, by the way, we still need to craft the pot. So we're going to go over here. Because we will need pots. We just aren't using it for this. But, I'll show you this cooking pot here. But let's go ahead. I need a brown. We need a spoon. Which is you. AKA a wooden shovel. Alright, so now we're going to take that, click on that, and then we're going to click on that, and there we go. One cooking pot. Okay. Now, like I said, we will need this eventually, but not for this one. Because this one is tricky with the cooking pot, because see how you have to have these in 2 separate spots? No matter how I try, that ain't working. So what we're going to do is go with the mixing recipe here. And I guess I did not set it in the right thing because I meant to do it over here. Because it would be 2 tomatoes and a bowl. And a processing which did not just accept what I put because it was the wrong unit. Okay. So that there will get us that. Right? Okay. But now comes the question of what are we doing? Well, we're going to go with the mixing for it. So we're going to come over here. I got a mixer here. We're going to need a basin, which I got here. Real quick, I want to take our cooking pot and make sure we save it. Basin, I don't know if we saved that yet, but we're going to click on it anyway. And the wood bowl, I don't know if it's saved, but we're going to save it anyway. Alright, so now we got our basin, our mixer. We need a cog. And a shaft. And a way to power it. Because I think I used my other engine already. But let's take this just in case. I should have other gearboxes though. Apparently I did not bring up more gearboxes. Whatever. But what I'm thinking is that we have this here. One. So if we take this, yeah, because I wasn't planning for this fan. How are you not broke? There you go. Okay. I wasn't planning for this fan here. So, yeah, I didn't use the motor proper, but it's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to take you, do a vertical gearbox, like so. And then we can stick you, like, right here. So that way you can power that. Right? And then we can take our motor, stick it here. Now we'll have to reverse it. Basically stick it to the negative, or else the fan will suck instead of blow, since that box is there. Alright, and then we'll just go ahead and stick our power right there, and now we should be blowing still. Looks like we are. Okay. Which is good. Alright, and now we do have power going up, which is also good. So now what we're going to do is take our basin, and we're going to stick it right here. And I need an importer again. I forgot to grab it out of here. Importer. I'll just grab all of them. It's fine. I do have cables on me, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. So we're gonna. Oh wait, did I have a crafter on me still? Yeah. All right, good. As long as I have that stuff, we're good. Okay, so what we need to do now is have the importer. Well, I suppose the importer could go anywhere, really. Don't need to go under it. That's where I put it, but it don't need to, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get back here real quick. I'm actually going to be back in here, because this should be where my cabling is. Right? Back here somewhere. How far over was my cable? And I fall in a hole. Beautiful. I love falling in holes. And I left my shrinky thingy down in the blood magic area. So, you know, I can't even shrink down to do this. So, but if I can just... There we go. There's my cabling. I knew it had to be there somewhere. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll put down our cabling. Once I can find it, there we go. And really, come on, just run your cable, you know. I should have been putting blocks in there and I wasn't. Dang it. You hate when you should be doing stuff and you're not thinking, and don't do it. And there we go, locking up again. Beautiful. And I don't have my shrinky, right? No. I didn't think I did. I thought I left it down the blood magic area. But that's close enough. Whatever. We'll just run this over here like this. Run another cable here. Okay, I guess that's as far as we go. There then. And we'll block in that one. Alright, so now what we're going to do is come over. And I guess technically I want to drop that down, because what I want to do is go shift and click U and drop my cable down here behind you. So let's break that block actually. Let's turn on my, did I pick it up? I think I did. Alright, well we're going to turn the magnet on anyway, just make sure. Click that. Okay, good. We're all connected now. We're all good. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and go down here. And I think we can go down one more. Yeah, luckily. Okay. We're going to pop you. And we'll stick a cable here. And then we are going to want our importer to go here. We're going to shift that in place, and then we are going to tell it that we want to whitelist our tomato sauce. So that way, that's all we pull in is the tomatoes. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and fill back in our hole by jumping out of our hole. There we go. Okay, so now that should be all set, I hope. So we can go ahead and grab our bricks and put them back in place. For right now, we're going to let that, so that way we can stick you in there. And we're going to stick that there, like so. And, okay, so now, tomato sauce, oh, wait, critical failure. We have the basin, but we don't have the rest of the system. I love that, huh? And we're going to want to make sure that this is fast enough. How is that 97? It should be 96. I don't know, but either way. Yeah, that's weird. How the hell? Oh, you can do it by one if you shift. Okay. Alright, I got you now. I feel what you're doing. Anyway, I think 96 is what we need for the mixer to work. So now all we got to do is go ahead and do that there. Yeah, that way. Perfect. That is exactly how I want you to go in there. Thank you very much. Okay. So, you know what we could do actually is make this a whole lot simpler, I think. If we just went like that. And then instead of putting you here, what we could do is go ahead and put you like, oh no, we couldn't because we need you to go there. And then you're the wrong way. Shoot. Okay, never mind. Scratch that idea. Not gonna work. Unless we put another gearbox there. Then it would work. Because we could put that like that. And then if we had a regular gearbox, which I'd love to know what I did with all my other gearbox. Because I know I brought more gearboxes up. Or at least I thought I did. But somehow I don't have them. Oh, I honestly do not have them. I don't know why. Alright, well, let's go over here, see if I throw them back in the system, maybe. Yeah, I must have. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and grab, you know what, I'm just gonna grab them out. And we're gonna go from there. Okay. So what we should be able to do is if I put a standard gearbox right there, and then you could go, not a cable, if I had a shaft to there and a shaft to there, now all I should have to do is put my motor on here, which again is out in the middle of bloody way, but let's do this real quick. I need to see which way you're going. Are you blowing or sucking over here? I can't really tell. I think it's blowing. I believe it is anyway. Looks like it might be. Anyway, let's, okay, see, it looks like that's fast enough, but I don't think that is. I think it has to be going faster, don't it? Oh, let's up it to where I think we have to be anyway. Because I think it has to be there for that to work. Alright, so now if we go ahead and we ask for some sauce. Tomato sauce. Now, we hit start. Should put them in. It'll mix it. And if it's fast enough, I hope it should mix it and then get pulled out and back into the system. And we should be able to see sauce over here, right? Not if you put an eye. But yes, there we go. We got tomato sauce. Yay! Alright, and I guess I really didn't need that. Alright, so there you go. Easier way to make sauce. Now, you are just a standard recipe, right? Oh, no, you require cooked rice. Alright, so cooked rice is going to be... Alright, that's a cooking pot recipe, so we're not going to jump into that one just yet. Unfortunately, that means we can't finish the roast mutton, though. Well, we can, in a way, if we go ahead and set it up, I guess. The only thing we'll have to do is get the cooked rice. Because right now, we don't have cooked rice. But yeah, we could remove that, I guess. You're another one that... Wait, did you require something I should have looked. Yeah, you're set to that. That's what I thought. Okay, so... Do you actually require that? Let's see. If I go ahead and stick you back there. Roast mutton. Can you use the other? Okay, see. Now this one, it has to be this. Okay. So we have no choice. We need that one. Alright. That's why I said the other one you could use the mutton chops. Considering we're going to have to make them anyway. So. There you go. And then finally we need to go here. Go here and go here. So that way we can tell the thing to do that. And there you go. Okay, so the only thing we're missing for that recipe is the cooked rice, which we will get to once we get to the pot. For now, we're going to come over here. We're gonna stick the cooking one there and the chopping one here, and we should be good. Alright, let's go back here. Now we can remove that now. Alright, so here we got the steak, potatoes, and all that. So we're going to go ahead and set that general crafting. Again, we're going to need the cooked rice, but we don't have it set up yet. We're going to need steak, which I don't think we have set up yet, so we're going to go ahead and stick the steak here and the other one over here, just like we have with all the other ones. We'll skip that. Like I said, this one here is a cooking pot recipe, which will have to wait a bit. Rolled salmon, we can again skip the fried rice for a minute. Alright, so again, we are going to have to chop up salmon. So we'll come here, we're going to stick that pattern to chop salmon over here. Alright, and that is the wrong recipe actually to put over there, because that one does not cook the salmon. That is the salmon roll. My bad. That one goes in the crafter. The salmon part is this one that we need, which we get to remove the knife. We'll take salmon. Now we are going to get bone meal and 2 of the salmon out of that. So let's go ahead and we will come over here and put the proper recipe there. And for some reason it's not showing as proper. Why are you not showing me as proper here? It should be proper. What is your problem? Okay, let's see. We have that. Alright, and then we have the raw salmon. That's fine. Let's add that there. Let's go ahead and add you here like that. And then we're going to go ahead and replace that. We're going to run that down like that. See if that now comes right. I don't know what is up with this one. I think I had issues with it in the testing as well. It'll work, it's just, I think it's the bone meal that throws it off. Honestly, I think that's what it is. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to go here, and we're going to remove the bone meal. Yes, we're still going to get the bone meal, but we're not going to tell the recipe that we're going to get it, because I'm pretty sure that's what the problem is. The bone meal is messing up the recipe, I think. We'll find out here in a second. Let's go ahead and stick it in there, and yes, now you can see that it's going to show up proper. Now, it may work with it not showing proper, but this is fine too. Like our main objective is to get the salmon. We know we're going to get the bone meal, but what do we care, right? Alright, you're a cooking pot. 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 You're think all the rest of these are all cooking pots, right? Pretty sure. You, yep. You, yep. And you, yep. Okay. Well, now comes the issue of, actually, you are not a cooking pot. I was going to say, because I knew I was missing something here. Because right here, we got the fruit salad, which we are going to go and, okay, I don't want these, because we're already using those, and we don't really use the glow berries for anything. So what I want to do is go in here and get glowberries and see if we can just wait, you're already requiring a glowberry? No, I didn't think so. Alright, what I want to do is go ahead and we're going to remove that, and then we're going to stick glowberries right here. There we go. And then we're going to call that our thing, because I just have reasons. Now, one other thing we're going to do, though, real quick, is this other setup that I have. And no, I didn't set up for my health. What we have here is our metal press with the crafter and our thing over here. So what we're going to do is come in here and we're going to go ahead and take this pumpkin slice, which we could use the table that we use already now and slice it that way, but I thought we'd try something a little different. Now I want to shift click on that because we already have the mold in place. So now we're going to just tell it that one pumpkin will get us 4 slices. So we go ahead and stick you in there. And now what we should be able to do is come here. If I click the button, there we go. And then we click you. And then we click you. And we just tell it to start that. And we should see, yes, here we go. A pumpkin comes out. It gets smushed. And I have my stinking thing back on. And there you go. It goes down, falls through our trapdoor that we set here. And it'll drop it straight into the interface as long as I don't pick it up. And I did not. That's good. But yeah, there you go. It pops out the pumpkin. It gets smushed in the slices and dropped. And that was why we set that up. So, and that, with that, I think that is the last non-cooking pot recipe, right? So that should be pretty much everything. Wait, you require a cooking pot. All the rest of you should require cooking pots. Alright, so that should pretty much cover most of what we need here. And I believe all we gotta do next time is all the cooking pot stuff. But, alright.